Hey everybody, Cyclone here. Which, by the way, before I start this video, I thought about changing my name yet again. Maybe one that'll actually stick. That's the name Maverick, from Top Gun. I'm thinking about going with that name instead of going with Cyclone. I don't know, you guys let me think in the comments. Anyway, you guys let me know in the comments. So, tonight, fuck, that is a terrible goddamn angle. I need to find a better goddamn angle. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Maybe I'm too close to my... There we go. That's perfect. So, it's Cyclone here today. And tonight I've been thinking about some cars that either I used to have or still have to this day. One of them that kind of strikes my mind that I haven't talked about yet is the 2000 Honda CRV. Now, do I still have this car? Yes. My dad actually drives it to and from work every day, mostly. Sometimes he drives this Scion, but sometimes he drives this car. So it's like I said, it's a 2000 Honda CRV. It has some special features. It's a special edition, an SE model. Now what it has is, it's an all-wheel drive vehicle, so it has all-wheel drive, leather interior, which I actually have seat covers over it because it's black leather and it sucks ass. It has an inline-4 engine. I'm trying to think what else it has. It has a CD and cassette player, AM/FM radio, automatic, spare tire on the back. I mean, you name it, bro. So, why am I talking about this car? How did this car even come into my life? Well, if you remember, the reliability nightmare video, the 1997 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, I explained that this Honda kind of came in our lives. Now I'm about to explain a little bit more of it. So, it's a bit of backflash. The Monte Carlo had given up in November of 2016. This car just bit the bullet. It doesn't run anymore. The crankshaft is busted. And we were driving the 1992 Chevrolet S10 afterwards. Now, what had happened, and this is where my life kind of took a turn again, my dad came up for Thanksgiving, and he informed me about the news that him and his girlfriend are taking their first breakup, and that we were going to be moving out of our house. Now, when my dad went up there, he left the S10 at my grandparents' place. Yes, it was still running. Nothing was wrong with it, but we needed the bigger truck. We needed my grandpa's 2000 Chevrolet Silverado because, we had my bed to move and a bunch of other junk. So, we took that thing. Now, compared to the S10, the Silverado has more room, obviously, and it's an extended cab, so of course it's going to have more room. So we took that thing. Now, of course, that's my grandpa's truck. It's not ours. We didn't buy it. But we drove the Silverado for approximately 6 months. We drove it for a long-ass fucking time. And my dad started to look into vehicles, and we found this 2000 Honda CRV. All-wheel drive. Now, it's like, they call it like, I think it's either maple gold or Naples gold, I don't know, but it's some kind of gold color. It's like a white gold. So, my dad found this thing, and we tried it out. We bought it for around $4,000, and that money is well spent, by the way. Well spent for that car. So we bought it in 2017. And the Silverado went back to my grandparents. The S10 ended up coming back with us. So yeah, we had this Honda, and we've had it for many years. We still have it, and right now it's at 217,000 miles. Now I'm gonna explain some of the stuff that we did with it, some of the stuff that happened. Regular oil changes, normal. It has new tires on it. As of now, it has Yokohama Geolanders, which, by the way, if you have an all-terrain vehicle, those are the best tires you can get, dude. I mean, they're Japanese tires, and if you have a Japanese car, makes it all better. So, has those tires on it. We didn't get the tires too long ago. Hang on. Cough a little bit. We only sent it into a mechanic one time, and that was to do the timing belt redone. And we sent it to a mechanic named Oz, which he does Japanese vehicles. So he'll probably do my Scion as well. So we sent it in for that. And we also did some suspension work on it. We got a new suspension. The first suspension we put in, new coils and stuff. The front end was like, here's the car, right? Slammed. Of course, that didn't work out because my dad has to go over a bump at least every day. So we got better suspension that is kind of make the car more flat and even now. It lowers it just like a smidge, like you can't even tell. The rear tire, which is mounted to the back of the car, it has a new cover on it that my dad put on not too long ago. So we've done that. Now, a couple things have happened to this car. My dad bought this car, and then him and his girlfriend started talking again. And one night, he was at her house, and he looks outside. Where's our car? Now, if you remember, I said that his girlfriend had a garage. Oh, well, it's probably in the garage. Wrong. There wasn't any room for it in the garage, so it had to park outside. Because his girlfriend got some exercise equipment, which, by the way, she never used, and put it in her garage alongside her 2005 Honda Civic. So my dad looks out of the window. It's gone. It's not in the spot he left it. So he goes out there looking. It's gone. Now, it was parked in front of one of the neighbor's house, which, by the way, they have a dog, which will bark his damn head off if he sees something. But I don't think that dog saw anything. Because it was not fucking barking when the car got stolen. And it was early as fuck in the morning. And my dad's not going to call an emergency number at that early in the morning. He doesn't even know where it's at. So he calls the non-emergency police number. Now, of course, later on that morning, about an hour or so later, the car is found. But that car was not the only thing that got stolen. Another CRV, identical to ours, which was silver, owned by an old guy, was also stolen. So my dad got the car back. And we have this device that we put on the brake pedal and we lock it up. And we think that's enough. Well, it's not. One night, me and my father, mainly my father because he drives the car, we had a bad judgment. Like a really, really bad judgment. We didn't put the brake lock on it one night. And I went out one morning because we were going to go do blood work. And it was gone. We parked it right in front of our house and it was gone. Like gone. Where did it go? Well, maybe you parked it somewhere else. No, I'm pretty sure it was in front of our house, but I did check anyway. It's gone. Again. But this time we were smart, and my dad had put in a tracker in it. We were able to track it down, and my dad went to go get the car, but as soon as he got to the area, he actually called the cops. You know, to make sure that his ass ain't gonna get shot. They didn't find anybody, so he was able to go get his car, and we were able to continue on. Now, it has an alarm on it, which has a starter kill, which, by the way, if you own any old Honda, like a CRV, especially if you own, like, a Accord, an older Accord, get an alarm on it, man. Get a pedal lockup. Because the Accord is the most easiest to steal. And the Honda CRV is ranked 3rd for being most stolen. Right above it is the Honda Civic. So if you have any of those cars, you need to get security on them. And you need to get it, like, now. Especially if it's automatic. If it's manual, you probably don't have to worry about it. But if it's manual, get security on it. So, yeah, it was stolen from us twice. That's a whole lot of fun. Despite it being stolen, it still runs. It still runs to this day. And it has 217,000 miles on it. The thing's never actually failed us. Not even one bit. It's been a great little car. And for $4,000 and maybe a few extra on suspension, it still goes to this day. The all-wheel drive is great, especially in the rain. Yeah, we bought this thing in 17, so that's 8 years ago. And it's still running pretty strong. Man, this was fun to talk about. Anyway, thank you guys for, like, tuning into this. Now, of course, the car is not exactly the same as we bought it, alright? It's showing some age. The paint's wearing out. Yeah, it shows some age. The front license plate's kind of dented up, but it doesn't matter. It still runs. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. This was fun to make. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. And, yeah. Let me know what you want me to do next for videos. So, I'm gonna get out of here. Goodbye. Well, one more thing, though. Peace!